Good day, everybody. Today we are reacting to a song called Glass Houses by Adam Calhoun, Mesus, and Struggle Jennings. One of the reasons I did it was because I wanted to do a newer one so I can kind of see if how much he's changed over the years. It's been like 3 years. I think that song was like 3 years ago. But and so I kind of want to see how he's evolved as a rapper. I kind of like seeing that. It's a little bit more noticeable since I really haven't watched his stuff. So I can kind of pick it out a little bit more easier, being as I just saw some of his older stuff yesterday, and today we were watching something newer. And Mesus I have watched for, and he does reference biblical stuff quite often, and that's fine. No issues with that. I'm a believer too, so not a big deal to me. If someone references that, I look at the, even if you're atheist, you know, I look at the artistry in the music versus, you know, the religious, you know, connotation or tones or whatever. But Struggle Jennings, I have seen him on short clips, and I do watch like a lot of short clips lately because I don't want to ruin the song, but I'm trying to find my way here in this rap game. For those of you who do not know me yet, I've mentioned this before. You know, when 1995, when my first children started to arrive, I kind of just detached myself from the music industry. You know, it was all about working and providing for my family, and I kind of didn't really watch any of the new stuff. So this stuff's, I've seen clips of things and people coming in and out, and you know, I've kind of heard little songs, but music really kind of went away from me for a while. And I'm an 80s guy, so I kind of was around when rap kind of really got, you know, took off. So, and I've always loved it. I love the, you know, how it is, but I'm not an expert. I'm just an average dude. You know, I'm reacting, you know, I'm not an expert. I'm just reacting. And that's what that is. I hope that this is a good one. Because these are three people I want to continue. Mesus, I kind of am intrigued about him a little bit because all I've seen is the political stuff. So Struggle, very intrigued about him also. And, you know, you get to these things, and I know people have their favorite people that they follow, and everybody's got the reason why they follow them. And I've mentioned this before, that I've moved around the country quite a bit, and I've lived in a lot of different areas of the country at different points in my life. And, you know, the Adam Calhoun, the people like that, the Jambo stuff, I just really they're very relatable to me. I'm on the West Coast now, and I've lived here, you know, a very long time, but the relatability to these artists right here, it's because how I grew up. And so, you know, it's not that I'm trying to play favorites here or anything like that. It's just I can relate to these people. I was in the military. I'm very pro-American, but I hate our government. So that's kind of how when I see people like that, and I see these guys are like that, it's very, very relatable to me. And I really enjoy, you know, hearing people's different opinions on that. But I'm not in here to make some kind of personal statement or take sides or anything like that. I'm just here to enjoy the music, right? That's what I'm here for. So I appreciate all the comments that everybody has made. Most of them, 99% of them, are wonderful. And, you know, I invite criticism all the time, but just remember, I'm brand new. I don't know, you know, I'm kind of learning this stuff on the fly. A lot of it, I don't know things. You know, something simple somebody said the other day was, you know, hit the keyboard, hit the rewind. You know, that I didn't know, I didn't realize that. You know, I kind of get caught up in the flow of the music, and I'm just stopping it and commenting and going on. And so I'm working on the rewind thing. So I appreciate those kind of comments, but you just got to realize, please be tactful. I give you the respect. I ask that in return. I'm a man. You're a grown adult, probably, and treat people how you want to be treated, right? But anyways, the title of the song kind of gets me into this topic, the glass houses, and I kind of, before I'm even kind of seeing it, I kind of brings up the scripture in the Bible where don't throw stones at glass. I think it's in the Bible. Don't throw stones at glass houses. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And then it's kind of an imagery thing of the fragility of people. People who live, you can see them clearly, but they're kind of fragile. And so they throw stones at people to kind of, get people to stop looking at them. Or if they're doing something bad, people will throw stones because they know they don't want people to pay attention to what they're doing. They want to throw stones at someone else to bring the attention onto them. And so, I'm an experienced man in life, and I've seen that throughout my life. It's very true. And so I think all of us as fans, we probably should keep that in perspective, that if someone's throwing stones, you might not want to throw a stone, because sometimes that person will pick up the stone and throw it back at you. And that's kind of what happens with the rap industry. You get that, you throw a stone and that person responds to you in a same manner. And so you're going to get what you give, right? You're going to get what you give. So it kind of reminds me of that, the title. There's a lot of good poets out there that talk about glass. If you're into the poetry scene, that talk about glass houses and things of that nature. It's really, really interesting. It's an interesting topic, and it's kind of been that way since biblical days. I mean, that's why it's in the Bible. There's a good poet out there that really talks about the glass houses stuff. His name is Corey Fox. He talks about the flaws and the hypocrisy of judging each other and things like that. And if you guys ever want to check out a good poet, his name is Corey Fox. I kind of dig the poetry stuff. I'm kind of that kind of person. And, you could check him out. But if you want to check somebody out, you can check out Adam Calhoun, Mesus, and Jennings. They're going to be down at the bottom in the description. Make sure you subscribe to them if you like what they are saying and doing. And with that, I will just simply say, I hope you enjoy my reaction.
Paint pictures, I create literature. I recite the shit.
I don't paint pictures, I create literature. What he's saying is he's not fake, and he uses his literature as a way to express himself.
I don't paint pictures, I create literature. I recite the shit I write and turn it into scripture. You ain't cut from my cloth, your clothes don't fit. Your grown man turn soft like big bro's little sister.
What he's saying is as you turning soft like your sister. I mean, that is kind of true. As we age, we kind of get a little softer because, it's just scientific. The testosterone goes down in the man, and you usually end up a little softer. So, but he's not saying that.
What's wealth to a million? A city to a village, a boss to a minion. Only talk what I'm living. Been on top.
The beat is excellent. Boom, boom, boom. I like that. The beat is really excellent.
A city to a village, a boss to a minion. Only talk what I'm living. Been on top so long, but I still ain't hit my ceiling. What's hell to?
Ooh, that was hard. Let me go back. That was hard. If you didn't notice there, he was talking about his ceiling, and the picture was the person laying down on the floor looking up at the ceiling, basically saying, I haven't hit my ceiling yet. I'm still down here I'm at my floor right now. I barely caught that, but I mean, they're kind of jumping in there. But yeah, that's what it's saying. That's kind of that's my opinion. The person's laying on the floor. They're looking up at the ceiling, and he's rapping about his ceiling.
Talk what I'm living, been on top so long, but I still ain't hit my ceiling. What's hell to a prison? I've been real from the beginning.
He looks like Conor McGregor here with the glasses. He kind of does, dude. With the aviators. I mean, he kind of does. I'm sorry about that.
But I still ain't hit my ceiling. What's hell to a prison? I've been real from the beginning. I've been known to throw stones, but have caution. I don't look down when I'm walking past coffins. When you pass.
So he's saying, well, it's kind of what I was saying at the beginning. He's saying he will throw stones, and those stones will take you out, and then he will be walking amongst the coffins. Let me go back. Let me back. Rewind.
I don't look down when I'm walking past coffins. When you pass, you see pale faces, black blouses. The devil's office is Auschwitz with black couches.
So he's kind of making it scripturally like the devil, the pale horse. He didn't say pale horse, but I think that's kind of what he's talking about, the devil and the evil. And he's basically saying, I throw stones at evil, and then I will walk over your corpses. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. Maybe I missed that, but that's kind of what it sounds like.
Pale faces, black blouses. The devil's office is Auschwitz with black couches. I'm nauseous and I don't get nervous. You the first one to jump if there's any turbulence. It's a cold world.
Right. He's saying the turbulence, and he's doing the plane thing. You're going to jump first because, and he says, I don't get nauseous. Nauseous means like a bad odor or like a disturbing, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a bad thing. He doesn't get that way. And then he's saying when the rough turbulence come, airplane, then you'll jump ship because you don't want to deal with the beef. I think you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the beef. That you know what's going on. It does kind of fit with what he's rapping about. I'm paying attention today, so I'm listening to the bars really well. I got a good night's sleep last night, so I'm a little bit more. My attention span is a little bit better. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
The devil's office is Auschwitz with black couches. I'm nauseous and I don't get nervous. You the first one to jump if there's any turbulence. It's a cold world, so throw him in the furnace. Put his teeth where the curve is. We all know what the verdict. Rest in peace where the dirt is.
In a glass house, watching the storms go by. You should never throw stones inside. We all got bones to hide.
Right. That's what I was saying at the intro, that you shouldn't be throwing stones for people because, it's kind of what I mean, it is what I was saying. That's what the hook is. The hook is basically what I was saying. It just kind of cracks me up. Sometimes, I got to be 100% honest with you. Sometimes I'm just guessing at some of this stuff. I'm just assuming this is what they're meaning. And it just cracks me up if I just hit it. If I just, you hit it like that, it just kind of makes you feel kind of good, like you're thinking the right thing. And you do try to, as a reactionary person, you're trying to understand what the musician is saying. And, that's what I'm here for. I'm just reacting. And can't we all get along, right?
Enemies who praying on me, waiting for.
Oh, he coming out strong. This is Mesus here. I'm praying on my enemies, who's praying with a Preying, not pray Praying on me. Again, it's kind of going back to what I think we all know what this is about right now. I mean, this is what I'm kind of thinking. We'll go back. I didn't want to interrupt it that way.
Praying for my enemies who praying on me, Waiting for an answer from Jesus, but all I hear is demons screaming while I'm screaming, dear Lord, tell me what's the reason. Watching old men get richer while the young bloods are bleeding. Listen, first rule in warfare ain't shit about warfare, so keep your circle smaller squares and knock you off of your square.
Oh, hold on here, buddy. We got to go back on that. I didn't expect that little tricky trick stuff. I think what he said was the first rule. Hold on.
The reason watching old men get richer while the young bloods are bleeding. Listen, first rule in warfare ain't shit about warfare, so keep your circle smaller squares and knock you off of your square. We all hit.
Okay, the first rule of war, Fang? Is that what he said? War Fang? And then he switched it into warfare. And then I think War Fang. I think he said War Fang. I think that's what he said.
Shit about warfare, so keep your circle smaller squares and knock you off of your square. We all hit.
Well, he's basically saying that the first rule of warfare is not that war isn't fair, which is a good little flip there. I like that. Really, that's pretty creative right there. The first rule of war is that war isn't fair, which is facts. And I have been in a combat situation when I was in the military, so he's 100% right. 100% right. It's not fair. War's not fair. But this music thing, I know we like to believe that it's war, but it's really not. I mean, it's just people expressing themselves. And I'm fine with that. I mean, it's enjoyable as a fan. But the real war is, it's not very pleasant. It's not very pleasant. That was a good little flip. And then he said, in the back, he said, keep your circle. I believe this is what he said. You guys will correct me. I know if I'm wrong. I'm finding that out really quick with the YouTube stuff. If I say something wrong, you guys are all over me. And I'm down with that. I'm okay with it. I mean, it sets me straight, But I think he said the have a small circle and don't let the squares, which he means people, the square people, knock you out of your square. That's pretty deep, dude. That's pretty good, too. That's pretty good.
Shit about warfare, so keep your circle smaller squares and knock you off of your square. We all hit the bottom, watch you celebrate when you're there, and watch you hop.
That's facts. People love, I've said that for years. People love watching people fail. And when they start to rise above, they just trash the crap out of them because they're jealous. It's jealousy. That's what it is. Love this guy. I'm down with this guy. I mean, you guys, if I like Adam Calhoun, I like this guy too. They seem very similar in a lot of ways. Mesus, he kind of surprised me there with the little trickery on the words. I like that. That was surprising. I did not expect that from him. I thought he was just going to come out and be like a flow guy. But that was a little more technical than what I expected. And that was really, sometimes I don't catch that, but I caught that. That was really good.
Knock you off of your square. We all hit the bottom. Watch you celebrate when you're there. And watch you hop aboard when you take off. O'Hare.
O'Hare Airport. Yeah. And then he's basically playing off of what Adam said at the beginning when he started talking about the turbulence. That's pretty cool, dude, because Adam kind of set him up with the biblical talk and the O'Hare Airport stuff. I like that. That's
celebrate
really cool.
When you're there and watch you hop aboard when you take off. O'Hare. Oh yeah, couple things I need to add. I let your ball rap long enough, so I'ma need that bag. Apologize for my leave of absence, my bad. I got
this is okay. We gotta go
off. O'Hare. Oh yeah, couple things I need to add. I let your ball rap long enough, so I'ma need that bag. Apologize for my leave of absence, my bad. I got distracted by devils on the internet with evil habits. I missed the past, wonder where the strong man went. I give them facts, I get back straw man. Damn, so he.
Oh, that was hard, dude. Hold on. He says, I give him facts.
Bad, I got distracted by devils on the internet with evil.
That's facts too. He got distracted by the devils on the internet, which is, I'm finding out, is true. I'm not going to change who I am though. So you guys can, you can play your little nasty games, but I've said this before. I am a mature man. And your little childish crap, no, I don't play that crap. I lived in the South too, and I kind of, you can say what you want, but I know who I am, all right? I like how he said that. And, the little devils. And then he...
what habits? I missed the past, wonder where the strong man went. I give them facts, I get back straw man.
I wonder where the strong man went. I give him facts, and I wonder where the straw man went. That's effing hard. And that is facts. That is fact. I'm going to hear that one more time.
Mr. Past, wonder where the strong man went. I give him facts, I get back straw man. Damn. So he who has no sin song, gonna throw the first stone. Put that on the desk between the dates on my headstone.
Stone, headstone.
You should never throw stones inside. We all got bones to hide. Oh, sitting in a glass house, watching the storm.
I gotta say this, she's a good looking woman. Love the teacher glasses there, her little look. Beautiful. I'm not hitting on her. I'm not trying to be a misogynist. She's a beautiful woman. Very beautiful. I don't know if she knows that or not, but she's a pretty lady. It's a compliment, folks, not an insult.
Watching the storms go by. You should never throw stones inside. We all got bones to hide. We all got bones to hide.
Don't make it right. I won't judge the judgmental. Are you
Ooh, I like this guy's voice. This guy's voice is real. He's kind of a man's man. I like the way he spits here.
We all got bones to hide.
don't make it right? I won't judge the judgmental. Are you confident that what you did in confidence is confidential? Difference of
Are you confident of what you did in confidence is confidential? Oh my gosh. Backstabbing? That's basically what he's talking about. Are you confident what you said in confidence to someone else is confidential? Because he might be or she might be backstabbing you. That's kind of hard, dude. That's kind of hard. We're going to go back.
Judge the judgmental. Are you confident that what you did in confidence is confidential? Difference of our calibers will set the differential. Only
difference of our caliber is what sets the differential. What the difference is us is. Because I'm a different caliber than you. I don't do that kind of junk. The backstabbing, that's hard. That's hard.
Did in confidence is confidential. Difference of our calibers will set the differential. Only fear is my own mental. My temper is temperamental. My past can't be erased. It wasn't written with a pencil. My penmanship is written testimonies of redemption. I asked for.
Oh, that was kind of, dude, that might be the hardest line of the whole thing. My past wasn't written with a pencil. So he's saying, I didn't write my past with the fictional pencil. I lived my life and I'm real, is what he's saying. That's deep, dude. And it's really, I mean, I kind of think we all know who's we talking about here. That's some serious shade, dude. That's kind of calling a man out, you know, on its most primal level. Like, you are a fake, you know, I didn't write my past with a pencil. I lived my life. I might have made mistakes, but I'm not faking it, is what he's saying. That's hard. I got to hear that again. And I like the look of this guy.
Written with a pencil. My penmanship is written testimonies of redemption. I ask for forgiveness so I know that I'm forgiven. I won't cast the first stone on the next man cause he didn't. How you pay your bills really ain't none of my business. Unless you hurting others, then let God be my witness. My violence ain't malicious. I really have good intentions. I'll die on this battlefield before I ride the fences.
Yeah, this dude strikes me as one of those guys, like, you mess with the kids, like we got the pedophile thing going on nowadays. There is such a thing as righteousness, and some things are just wrong and some things are right. In my opinion, that stuff is so wrong, man. I mean, it's just like there are some things in our society today that really, really, we squabble over little beefs that the rap industry has, but there's bigger fish to fry. There's stuff going on internally with the federal government that we all suffer from. They just screw us over with their little games, and people are committing, having their way with younger people. And it's not right, dude. And I don't want to get into that. I almost got in a little rant there, but kind of checking myself. Yeah, this guy, I like this guy. I know was in prison, I believe. And I know Adam was in prison also. I believe this guy was in prison. But, I'm not judging because we all make mistakes. But I do like him as an artist. Real kind of, when I hear him rap, it might not be the most, although the pencil thing was pretty wicked. It might not be like some of the other artists, but the guy is grounded in his beliefs. Like, he believes he knows who he is. And I'm really down with that. Like I said, no judgments. I'm just listening to his music. I enjoy this and no judgments on him. I like him a lot. Caitlin Curtis is good. Struggle Jennings, all of them are really good artists. We'll go.
Malicious, I really have good intentions. I'll die on this battlefield before I ride the fences.
Sitting in a glass house, watching the storms go by. You should never throw stones inside. We all got bones to hide. Oh, sitting in a glass house, watching the storms go by. You should
I got to give this gal her props. She can hit those notes, man. It kind of gives you little chills. Gives you chills.
in a glass house, watching the storms go by. You should never throw stones inside. We all got bones to hide. We all got bones to hide.
That was nice. That was super nice. One thing I really liked about that rap, I liked some of the little hidden little gems. There was a lot of videography stuff going on in the background. I didn't call it all out because I didn't want to turn this into a 50-minute video. But there was some cool little videography stuff. I really enjoy that when there's little things that they throw in, like the person laying on the floor. Really enjoyed that a lot. I think one of the biggest things I really liked about this video was that Adam set up Mesus, and Mesus set up Struggle Jennings, and then kind of Caitlin Curtis. She was kind of connecting them all. She was kind of reminding us about glass houses as they were connecting, and then they were using it. The context that they were all using it in was like a biblical thing, and I was down. I'm totally down with that. That was a great song. I loved it tremendously. And that's one of his newer things. I did see an improvement with Adam a couple years from the Ramble On video that I did last night. You could definitely see that there was some, he's increased his skill level. Not a huge amount, but it's definitely increased. I mean, he's a skillful rapper. He is. I mean, you might hate him, but the guy can rap. And he's up there in age. It sounds like he's been probably rapping for a long time because he knows, little tricky little tricky things going. I mean, you could tell he's been rapping for a while. So great artists, all three of them. Love the song. Love the depth into the song. And if you guys like what you are hearing, please don't forget to subscribe to them. And if you like what you're hearing with me, don't forget to subscribe to me. Don't forget to click the notification bell. And with that, I will say, have a great evening and peace out.